Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I have kind of like a combined video to share with you. So first of all, I did receive some really cool goodies from bornprettystore.com that I really wanted to share with you, so I'm going to unbox that little envelope first. Not really little envelope, but it was quite a big envelope to be honest. So let me just show you all of the items that I got, and then I also wanted to swatch some of the polishes I got in here as well, just to make it a little bit of a longer video, and I know you guys are really into Born Pretty Store as well. So yeah, first up were 4 foils, and those were $2.59 for 2 colors, and I got 2 sets, so I'm going to give away a set. Then in this second little Ziploc baggie is also a foil glue, which is about $2.39, so that is actually a pretty nice deal. Definitely considering how much is in that bottle, like 16 milliliters is quite a lot. I think it's going to last me for a really long time. Then I also got some beautiful glitter polishes. I'm just going to show you those real quick, and I will definitely be making a swatch and review video of those because they are just so stunning. These are all by Nicole Diary. They are just full on glitter polishes, like perfect for this time of year to make a glitter gradient or something like that. I think they're really stunning, and these were $2.99 each. And there were like 12 colors or something to choose from. I think it's a beautiful selection that you can choose from, or whether you just get the entire collection, which is something that I would personally do because I'm such a big glitter junkie. I love glitter on my nails, and especially glitter nail polishes. They are just awesome to work with, a lot easier than just to use loose glitters. Even though I have a lot of loose glitters as well, these polishes are really handy. So yeah, next up I also got a matte top coat, and the thing about this one was that I actually thought it would be a regular top coat, like a regular nail polish matte top coat, but when I opened it I saw that bottle and I was like, I think this is not a regular polish. So I opened it and I smelled it, and the smell just confirmed that it was a gel top coat, which isn't a bad thing. I haven't tried any of Born Pretty Store's gels before, but I was still looking for a really nice matte gel top coat. So yeah, it's actually kind of like a win-win situation, even though I really love to have their regular matte top coat as well because I've had it before, but I kind of lost it. I don't know where it is, but yeah, that's okay. Then I also got a round plate with some cool geometric kind of line animals and just cool images. That one was around like 56 cents, really inexpensive. Then this abstract flower plate, let me check, that one was just a Born Pretty one, and that plate is $3.99, so it's a little bit more towards the pricier range of plates that they have, but I think it's definitely worth the $4. It's like still very inexpensive. Then I also got 2 plates which were actually the same, so I am going to just keep one a little bit aside to give away later in like a giveaway of some random nail art items, and this plate was around $3. I couldn't find the link to this one anymore, but the bigger plates are usually around like $2.50 towards the $4, so I was like, let's just put it to $3. Then I also got some really cool matte polishes, and I am going to swatch those today in this video as well. I'm really into matte polishes and matte finishes at the moment, so yeah, I was pretty excited to try these colors out. This is by the brand Née Jolie, if I pronounce that correctly. It's actually a brand I haven't tried before, so I was really curious about that as well. And as you can see, like throughout the entire video so far, the nails on my left hand were completely bare. So yeah, I had already applied a base coat on forehand and just let that dry for a couple of minutes. The base coat I always use is one by Essence. It's really inexpensive as well, but if you are going to shop at Born Pretty Store, also make sure to use my discount code, which is femketje. FM20, which gives you 20% of an additional discount, so that's pretty cool. But if you are going to shop at Born Pretty Store, they also have really nice base coats as well. So if you don't own a base coat yet, just go on their website and you will find some. But these polishes by Née Jolie, they all have a matte finish and they are $1.99 each. You can actually see on the bottom the code of the color. They don't really have names as far as I could see. But yeah, I actually, like, so far you can actually see the colors dry on my nails. Like, they dry so fast. So I would suggest to really work fast with these polishes as well, and to always screw back on like the little caps onto the bottles if you're done polishing. I think they will dry out pretty quickly if you leave the bottles open for too long, so just make sure that you work fast. You can just, like, as you see me applying this, you can actually see the color like turning matte and drying on my nail, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they dry really quickly. As you can see around the cuticle area, it's already drying, so be sure to work quick with these. So the first color was more of like a teal kind of green bluish tone, which is already dry, as you can see here on my thumbnail. The second one was a really dark, like, I'd say it's a black. And then this third one I think is such a beautiful like dark maroon kind of color, or like kind of like a reddish burgundy kind of tone. It isn't like a true red, but a little bit like a purpley pinkish red, if you know what I mean. Anyways, you can see the color right here that I'm swatching it. I also really wanted to mention that the brushes that are in these nail polish bottles are actually quite nice to work with, because I work with so many different brands. I have like tens, maybe 20 different nail polish brands in my collection. Every brush is a little bit different, so if you are used to one specific brand and one specific brush, it might be a little bit of like something you have to get used to. But just make sure you don't have too much product on your brush the first time you're using it. That way you prevent getting any like cuticle flooding or any polish on the skin next to the nail. If you do have some of this polish on your skin or your cuticle, you can just remove that with a little bit of a nail polish remover or acetone and a little brush. But I usually just make sure that when it is still wet, I just wipe it away with the fingernail on my other hand. So yeah. Then the other color I am showing you, oh, I just showed another like dusty rose color as well, which is one of my favorite colors to wear on my nails. I think it's so beautiful, so flattering, and it actually suits a lot of different people as well. But this last one is kind of like more sheer compared to the other colors I've showed you right here. And this is just the first coat for every single color that I did receive. So I got 5 colors. I think there are like 10 or 12 colors, maybe even more colors that you can choose from. If you go on bornprettystore.com, again, I will just leave the links to all of the products I've showed in this video, like in the description box and in the pinned comment as well. So if you're curious about any of these items, you can just check out all of the links. I will share them. And if I haven't shared them yet, if you're really early, hi, welcome. And you don't see the links yet, you can just leave a comment asking for the links, and I will just put them in the description box as soon as I see your comments. So please be patient with me. This week is really busy, so if I did forget to share the links, just ask me in a comment and I will reply to you as soon as possible. So here I am applying the second layer of polish just to make it completely opaque. Again, these dry so fast, so you can actually see pretty quickly if you have any patchiness or bald spots or anything like that. I really like these colors actually. The only thing I did notice is that if you apply a little bit of like too thick of a layer, the polish actually kind of cracks. Like those cracking polishes you had like a couple of years ago, which were all the rage. So just make sure that you apply thin layers. That is something that I would recommend for every single polish, whether it's just a shiny glossy polish, a cream, a glitter, a gel polish even. Just apply thin layers because that really makes sure you don't have to wait a long time before your polish is dry. But since these already dry pretty quickly, you're like done in a couple of minutes with both hands. But just make sure to apply a thin layer because I did notice a little bit of like crackling of the polish on my thumb with that teal color. I didn't have any issues with the second layer, but it is definitely something you want to keep an eye on, especially with matte polishes. I also have a couple of other matte polishes from different brands that also kind of like tend to crackle if you apply too thick of a layer. So just make sure to apply a thin coat. But yeah, this is already the second layer. I'm just going to apply like a glossy top coat to half of my nails just to show you what the colors look like with a glossy top coat. I think they're really beautiful either way. As I said, usually I am like a glossy top coat kind of girl. I love everything shiny, but I'm really getting into matte vibes and just I really love like combining a glitter or even a gold leaf foil and then apply a matte top coat. I just love the effect it gives, especially if you do add something like a sparkle underneath of the matte top coat. You still have a little bit of that sparkle, but totally matte it down. I think that effect looks pretty cool. And yeah, you will definitely be seeing me wearing more matte designs soon. I can promise you that, especially for Winter Nail Art Week. I do have a lot of shiny designs, but there will also be some matte ones as well. So if you are more into the matte finishes, do keep an eye out for my channel if you're curious about that. But yeah, as you can see, some of the colors were so pigmented that there was actually a little bit of pigment getting stuck in the brush of my shiny top coat. Yeah, that is something that just happens. Just make sure to clean off your brush before putting it back into the bottle, just to prevent any discoloration from happening inside of your top coat bottle. That is something you definitely don't want. As you can see here, I didn't clean off the brush before adding the glossy top coat to the very light milky kind of color, and you can see a little bit of the red color got like stuck on that nail. So yeah, just make sure to always wipe off your brush before going on to another nail or before putting it in your nail polish bottle again. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about all of the goodies I got. Keep an eye out for other videos about the other nail polishes and the image plates as well. I can't wait to really like play with those. But yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed with these matte polishes by Née Jolie. You can get them at Born Pretty store. Make sure to use my discount code FEM20 if you want to save some money. Your bank account will be very grateful. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything you would like to say to me, you can just leave a comment down below. As usual, I love you so much. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos.